A crime scene unit isn't what Southington residents are used to seeing on their rural roads in Trumbull County. Good evening, I'm Dave Sess. A man died in a shootout with police this afternoon. First News brought you updates of the fatal encounter at 6 o'clock.
And new since then, what neighbors had to say about the man shot by police. Trumbull County reporter Nadine Grimley starts off our team coverage and explains what led up to the shooting.
Brianna Kovar tells me her grandfather Jim would take his elderly neighbor to run errands from time to time.
My grandfather would run him to the store and the bank or wherever he needed to go.
And it's exactly what he was doing Tuesday at around noon when the neighbor, identified by police as Charles Crandall, opened fire on him with what they believe is a .22 caliber rifle, hitting Jim's truck. Jim took off uninjured but shaken up and called 911. Then Trumbull County Sheriff's deputies and Braceville police went to Crandall's house on Phalanx Mills Herner Road in Southington.
They get to the residence, they went up on the porch and knocked on the door, and the subject inside started firing shots at him. We returned fire.
Sheriff Altier tells us that it was one of his deputies that fired the fatal shot. They're both veterans to the force, and they've both been placed on paid administrative leave per department policy.
Very seldom we have any problems out here, and then something like this, at this level with a law enforcement involved, it really takes it to another level, yeah.
No one at the sheriff's office is speculating what may have sparked the incident. BCI is investigating. In Southington, Nadine Grimley, WKBN 27 First News.
Now, while First News will continue following the investigation, let's focus more now on the people who live nearby, and all of them were shocked to learn about the death.
27 First News weekend anchor Matt Horn continues our team coverage. He's live in the studio with that part of the story. Matt?
That's exactly right, Dave and Erica. And with it being in a very quiet part of Trumbull County, it's easy to understand why people were in disbelief when something like this happened.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to believe.
Randy McAvoy lives in Newton Falls. He takes Phalanx Mills Herner Road every day to and from work. Today, he had to turn around because of the officer-involved shooting.
I've been driving down this road, basically 29 years. I hardly ever see a cop on this road at all.
That's why seeing police tape and flashing lights blocking off the road came as a shock. When I told him what happened, it came as even more of a shock for McAvoy.
I mean, it's possible anything can happen anywhere these days, but, especially out here. I mean, it just seems quiet and peaceful.
Like McAvoy, Virginia Dixon had to find a different route home from work Tuesday evening.
See, I had no clue because I was at work all day, so I know.
She says seeing a crime on the road came as quite a surprise.
Anything I've ever seen was one time somebody got stopped DUI.
And looking through our records and talking with officials in Trumbull County, it's been nearly a year since the last officer-involved shooting that included a deputy with the Trumbull County Sheriff's Office that happened on Route 11 near Liberty. Dave, Erica?